Hello guys and welcome to this case study video. So today I have for you my amazing client Beck. Now she goes by the name Breeze and she is an absolutely beautiful soul. So I want to introduce you to some of her journey in her own words for you to see what phenomenal progress she's been making and what's to come in the future for her now that she's got that reconnection with herself and she's in that state of unlimited abundance. So have a watch and enjoy. Hey guys, I've got Breeze B here with me, one of my phenomenal clients, and I really want to share with you and allow you to hear it from her mouth as well, the phenomenal transformations that she's been having. She's been a part of Master Your Emotions for a few weeks now and has implemented like mad, and she is doing phenomenally well. So I want to give her the chance. So Breeze, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Vicky. Thank you very much.
Awesome, phenomenal. So I know that stepping up to do the program and to be a part of it was a big decision, and it takes a certain something in somebody to facilitate that decision being made. So what would you say made you step up and made you want to make this big change for yourself?
That's not a hard question, but it is a hard question. It's been a long journey with being conditioned in a certain way to unconditioning. For about 6 years now, I've put off looking for a life coach. Well, the idea's been there, but I've put it off. And I know it's time. Like, I knew inside myself I needed that next level. Like, I started to unpack a lot of stuff in myself, and I said to the universe, I'm ready. Whatever's coming my way, I'm ready. And then literally that afternoon, there was a post that came up on my news feed, and it was you, and there was it was a saying that you said, and my whole body went with chills, and it resonated with me and my life, and I didn't even think twice about it. I clicked on and sent you the interest because I knew I was ready. The universe gave me what I needed. And I found somebody that I could connect with, and it was the best decision that I've made because it has propelled me over the last couple of weeks onto a whole nother level. And I'm very grateful right now to the universe for bringing you onto my newsfeed, into my life.
I'm very grateful for you being brought into my life as well. You are phenomenal. So tell us a little bit about the big shifts that you've
had. The big shifts. Yeah. Okay. So I come from an extremely traumatised childhood, and when I say extremely, I mean multiple different types of explicit child trauma. Exposed to a life of quite an endangered, emotional, physical, and mentally abusive life, and I knew that wasn't the life for me. Deep down in the pit of my stomach, I knew that there was something that was going to be bigger for me. And I'm 38 this year, and along my journey, I've met the right people at the right time. And the shift that it's given to me is it's given me the answer, the pinpointed answer as to why the repetitive patterns in my life, financially, physically, mentally, relationships, the downturns of certain things in my life, why every single one of those things have happened. I have got the answer. And I have complete clarity in being able to say that, because the other day, the connection that I have, I've now got the ability to verbalize exactly what everything is that's happened to me or happened for me, were all my lessons to becoming the person that I need to be and being the influence to support other people in their own growth and being able to make their choices.
Phenomenal. I think that's one of the most inspirational things about you, and I just, that you know what I think of you, and you just have the biggest heart and the most amazing personality. So I know that you've got a huge vision, and I know that vision has come about from part of your own story, part of your own journey. So why don't you share us a little bit about that? What are you going to implement this year to get your message out there?
Okay, so I've worked with Youth at Risk for the last 15 years, creating programs like Fall in Love with Yourself First for boys and girls within schools, which has always been a part of my journey, was learning about yourself, and falling in love with who you are before you're got the ability to fall in love with anybody else or let anybody else love you, because your own worth comes from falling in love with who you are. My vision has been about self-empowerment and starting from birth. So helping, like, I've got this massive vision to buy up mass acreage, create communities for homeless, for more disadvantaged families as well, and providing a school. My vision is to start an alternative education school where from birth forward you are able to implement life skills, personal growth. I was using the description that every child or every being is like a sunflower. You plant the sunflower and you water it and you make sure nothing covers it so that it can completely grow to the sun. And if you've ever seen a fully grown sunflower, the stalk on it, the stem of it becomes about that thick, and you can't break it. And the colours on the sunflower are phenomenal. They're about love, and they're about purity, and they're about self-projection in the sun rays and vitamin D. And for me, that's how I see every child, every being coming into this world is to be raised like a sunflower. When the things start to overshadow it or the night comes down, it's able to rest in peace. And then when the sun comes out again, it's able to grow and flourish. And we are there to nurture that and to nourish that, and not overshadow it from being able to be the best version of itself that it can be. So my school I say my school because at the moment it's in my head, so it's not my school. It's a school of empowerment where there's dance and there's music and there's mindfulness and yoga and gardening and good food and sustainability. So in a community, people can be self-sustainable. My vision is to have it so that it's not government funded. It's fully self-sustainable. I believe that I've found the right vehicle to achieve this. And my goal is to, yes, have millions of dollars rolling in, but to be able to fund this to support the growth of communities and people, individuals, families being able to have that connectivity again. We have a lot of social networking and a lot of other things that come through the day, and families, not all families, but a lot of families have lost that, have got that disassociation, and we just need to put that love and that core back in.
Awesome. Phenomenal. Absolutely love it. So in terms of what you've
self-empowerment.
Yeah, completely. And in terms of what you've learned throughout the program, what would be your biggest message that you're going to give out now?
Find a mentor who can help you unpack and really dig down deep to release everything that you can totally be, because we are beings, not doings. And if we keep just going through our everyday life, we're just doing things, but we're human beings. And when you find the right mentor to unpack all those, strip off all those layers, you can truly be your raw self. And once you're your raw self and you have your vision and you have your goal, with the right guidance from the mentor, you can totally flourish with any vision. You have the choice to be absolutely everything you want to be, and you can be that. But you need to just be prepared to strip it off and listen and give that stuff out.
Absolutely. Phenomenal piece of advice, and that is what's going to make you the most phenomenal leader moving forward. So I know that you've had some phenomenal recognitions within yourself, and really coming home to really connect with your gifts again, because I know that you're very naturally intuitive. You make amazing connections with people, and that's been kind of reawoken recently. Is that right?
Yes, very much so.
Awesome. Phenomenal. So in terms of a piece of advice that you would give to anyone who was in your position beforehand, what would you say to them?
Nothing's impossible. The word impossible is I'm possible. So it's not what's happened to you. It's not why me. It's not that shouldn't have happened to me. It's that happened to me because there's a lesson in that, and every single thing that I want to be, that I'm going to be, is up to me. Because if I'm going to be, it's up to me. And don't get bitter, get better, and just make magic happen.
Phenomenal. Well, I don't think I could have thought of a better note to finish up on. So thank you so much, Breeze, for your time. I cannot wait to see your vision just flourishing, and you being the spearhead, bringing it all to life. So you're phenomenal. Thank you very much for your time, and I can't wait to share your experience with everybody else who needs some inspiration. Thank you.
Thank you, Vicky.
So I hope Breeze's progress and some of her phenomenal story has inspired you to take action, now to step up and do something different, do something that's going to reconnect you to your ultimate power and that continually renewing resource that is you, deep inside, that's just waiting to absolutely flourish. So if that's you and you're ready to make some big changes, I want to talk to you. This is time for you to shine. It's time for you to get rid of some of that old patterning, that old programming, and really step into your power and what you're here to do. So the button's right below. All you got to do is click there, pop in your details. We are going to have a quick chat very briefly. We want to make sure whether we are the right fit and whether I know that I can help you. If I can, then what I'll do is offer you a free 45-minute session. So I only have a few of these available per week because of my schedule, but I'm always looking for the right women, the right fit, who I'm going to be able to elevate her progress massively. And of course, then she's going to be able to go on and do all those amazing things that she is here to do. So if that's you, put your details in below and I'll be absolutely honoured and privileged to speak to you. So I look forward to it. Details below, and I'll see you guys soon.